Welcome everyone to a new educational video, and this time I'm going to recap a trade that I've taken on September 6th on AFRM. I played AFRM to the short side, and the main reason I put AFRM on my watch list was its daily chart. You can see that on the daily chart, AFRM kept making higher highs and higher lows, and it made multiple days in a row going to the long side without any single pullback. Sooner or later, AFRM needs to make this pullback. And I kept waiting patiently for a few days until it was ready. At the top, you could see that there is reverse hammer. That reverse hammer or shooting star was the first signal indicating that we could start having a pullback or that we could start having a reversal. Now that I knew what day AFRM is going to pull back at, I need to find a confirmation, or I need to find a level that I'm going to be playing it from. Looking at the 60-minute chart, you could see that there were two potential levels to play it. One was a level from consolidation that we had on the previous day. I gave it an attempt there, but unfortunately that trade failed. And the second level was the high of the previous day. And that's actually where I was supposed to play AFRM from. So let's go to trading terminal replay feature and see how I executed and how I played AFRM real time. So this around here, 2204, this is basically the level that we held on the previous day. And I honestly thought that today we're going to hold it and we're going to sell off from this particular level. And this is why I gave AFRM a first attempt to short it around 21.95 with the stop loss at 22.04. Once I noticed that AFRM is making higher highs and higher lows, this was basically a higher low and this was a higher high, I decided to bail on it and exited break even. The next level we have around here is 22.53, which is yesterday's high. That was the second level of interest, and this is where I wanted to give it a chance to play it to the short side from. I'm waiting for a setup to set and I want to see what exactly is going to happen around the level. Remember that these levels are zones or areas of interest. It doesn't mean that the price is going to necessarily hit it. Sometimes it just simply gets closer to it, sometimes it wicks above it. And I can see that it got closer to it and it started rejecting it. We closed as a red candle inside bar. We made a new high and we closed as a reverse hammer. Next candle is opening and I'm building my position to the short side. When I played it to the short side for the first time, my stop loss was around 22.44 or around the high 22.45. You could use whatever level you feel more comfortable with. Sometimes you could even use the high of the bodies, especially when there are multiple bodies aligned, ignoring the wicks. Around here at 956, 957, I could see that AFRM made a lower high wave closing as another reversal candle. No need for me to have my stop loss at 22.45 anymore. Now my stop loss is at 22.40. So I'm adding to my position and I'm moving my stop loss. After that, it's just a matter of risk to reward. And where did I partial? My first partial was at 22.04. And that was basically the level from yesterday and the pre-market level. Next partial is around 21.72 or 21.58, which is the low of today. And once the price starts holding the level or the low of yesterday and it starts bouncing out of there, you could just take a partial for a safety net. Other than that, you want to try to aim for the low of today or somewhere around this area. And final partial would be the break of it or the average true range. The average true range on AFRM is around $1. 80% of the average true range is 80 cents. The highest area is approximately 22.50. So you want to go for a target of around 22.70 or 22.65 to 22.70. So that's it guys. To play these type of plays, especially the higher time frame plays, you want to build your watch list using the daily chart or using the weekly chart. In this particular case, I use the daily chart. Once you found where the market is more likely going to go to, you need to find a clear level, a zone or an area where you want to play the stock from. After that, you go to a smaller time frame, you get your entry, and you aim for a good risk to reward ratio. If you have any questions, make sure to write them down in the comments below. If you want to see more of my trades, make sure to follow me in Twitter. Make sure to hit the like button, share and subscribe to our channel, and I'll talk to you in the next video.